Well, high flyers. Spirit is saying you can express your innermost feelings. Today, I'm being guided by the three aspects of courage, grief, and serenity. Courage, grief, and serenity. November the 3rd. A 4-day. 4 of Cups when it comes to the tarot. First, we're going to see what the secret language of color has to say for the viewer today. Angel spirits and guides, ascended masters and ancestors. What do we have for the viewer today? Slight. Nope. Overcorrection. Slight adjustment. 111 on the timer. We're adjusting our way into alignment. How was your all's 111 portal on Wednesday? Angel spirits and guides. Thank you. What else do we have for the viewer today? Underlying energy is Scarlet and attract success. Attract success with the energy of Scarlet. It's like this vortex in the root chakra where we can tune in to success, where we can attract this vortex of success with the color of Scarlet. It's that scarlety root chakra energy. Really ramping up our connection to stability, safety. Feeling grounded on the physical earth. 2, 3, 4 on the timer. Time to explore the gold within you. You have that Midas touch. There is gold within you. Such a powerful card. The card of gold. Attract abundance. Attract success. Attract abundance. Your first 2 mantras on the table today, viewer. Next, we have find richness in the dark night with black. This balancing aspect of white and black contrast. For me, this is about letting the sun shine through into those dark places, finding the glimmer in the dark, finding the glimmer in the triggers, finding the richness in the dark night of the soul. Awakening spirit in the process. Free yourself from pain. Become grounded again. Being called to balance this root chakra energy for much of November. For the rest of this week especially. There's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot of upset and upheaval. So allow yourself some space to free yourself from pain. Do that inner work to really, attract success. That's what's our main underlying energy is, attract success. The successfully freeing ourselves from old energies would be, for me, considered a successful endeavor. And learn to scan your body to feel the feelings. It's like peeling of the onion. It's also like that shedding of the snake skin. A snake will actually suffocate if it stays in its own snake skin. It gets bigger than its own skin, bigger than its own shoes. It's like when we grew out of our shoes. It was so uncomfortable to wear shoes that no longer fit, even make you walk strange. So learn to scan the body. What's causing you to feel unfit, feel to walk through this life strange? Learn to scan the body and peel off that old wallpaper. It's time for a new design. Time for some new layers in its place. We have the energy of lemon. Access innovative thinking. 543 on the timer with lemon. 543. Let's get lemony. You can feel all the most uncomfortable feelings. You can even add a little bit of sweetness to it, adding sugar to lemonade, adding sugar to lemons to make lemonade, taking lemons and making lemonade. Access innovative thinking, find inspired ideas, intuitive ideas, scan the body and call on spirit, call on your guides to show you innovative ways to free yourself from pain, to attract success, to attract abundance. Rejuvenate the body, more grounding energy with 639 on the timer. We get into alignment with the universe, with creationary energy, with Archangel Uriel, Archangel of ruby red fire, of the north, of earth. Archangel Uriel wants to bring this groundedness, wants to help you to attract success, to get into that vortex of success, to really work on balancing that root chakra energy so that you feel your sense of being provided for. Because Spirit wants you to live an extraordinary life. Cherry. Extraordinary. Confirmation burp. Live an extraordinary life with cherry. This is more root chakra energy. Also like very sensuous, very heart space energy as well. Kind of like self-love energy. Eating foods, thinking thoughts, taking actions that nourish our connection to being a human, to being here in this physical body. Revitalize the nervous system with green. If y'all listen to Lee Harris, but his energy update for November, it was about revitalizing the nervous system, refreshing the nervous system, taking actions like meditation, surrendering, finding the richness in the dark night, finding that gold that comes with when our nervous system gets ticked up. It's telling us to do something about it, to bring in this green energy of green, that heart space, finding love and compassion for yourself and for where you find yourself to help revitalize that nervous system. We have chocolate and nourish your body and soul. Doesn't necessarily mean consuming chocolate, but it might. I think it's about balance. Don't cut yourself off from the pleasures of life. You came here to experience life. Nourish your body and soul with chocolate. You know, chocolate has antioxidants that help the nervous system. A little bit too much chocolate can probably overstimulate. So again, about balance. For consuming too much sugar, maybe some dark chocolate, a little lower in sugar. We have watermelon. Have fun with your inner child. It's okay to bring a little sweetness into your life, a little bit of refreshment. that, lemonade idea. Learn to scan your body. Learn to find where your inner child resides. What is your inner child? How does it feel nourished? In which ways can we co-create with our inner child to revitalize that nervous system, to discover your sparkle with brilliance? Brilliance is calling you to discover your sparkle, your beautiful essence, to find the sparkle of your truth, this blue energy. This is about this throat chakra energy, and tuning into the divine, tuning into the flow of truth that is spoken through that throat chakra, to hear your brilliance, to see and feel and speak of your brilliance. To strengthen the body as we do all this grounding work. We're strengthening our body, strengthening foundation strengthening our connection to earth as well as spirit. So there's an alchemical process where we take copper and we fold it into tin and create bronze. Bronze, strengthen your body. Alrighty. Go to the Prism Oracle and then grab some tarot. Angel spirits and guides, ascended masters and ancestors, what do we have for the viewer today, November the 3rd? Our Prism Oracle. I invite you to like, share, and subscribe this video. All these actions, and you push that little notification bell so that you receive all of these readings in your feed when they get posted. I do post daily, these daily collective readings. What else do we have for the viewer and any underlying energies? Well, underlying energy, as I might have suspected, is the energy of strength. New foundations, finding the column of strength within you. It's about this journey to find your strength, to awaken your strength of being. You are strong enough to go within. You are strong enough to do the shadow work, to strengthen that body. We have strength and strengthen the body, and then we have all this red energy on the board: scarlet, ruby, red, cherry. 100% emphasizing how powerful it would be to balance our root chakra, helping us to be grounded during these somewhat nerve-making times. To stop more red. Doesn't get any more red than this. Find the time to stop and surrender. Stop to acknowledge your feelings. Stop and find serenity. Stop and take the time to be present with life, but also dream up your future, attract success, attract abundance, find the gold within. Take the time to stop and find that gold within. find your connection to earth as well. Those earthly treasures and pleasures with charity. Stop the things that are causing us pain as well. It's time to free ourselves from pain, viewer. We're doing this, all this work, all this shadow work, we go through this dark night to build confidence in the journey, to build confidence in your abilities. As we build confidence, can you put on the glasses of confidence? Can you look through the lenses of someone who is confident? To find some rest to help revitalize that nervous system. Take the time to rest if you need it. Listen to the body when it speaks. Nourish your body and soul with rest, with, antioxidants, with natural well-being provoking foods. Tune into abundance. Abundance is ready to flow into your life, ready to drop into your life like these coins. Find gratitude for abundance as well, this green energy. Tune into your heart space of abundance. It wants to rain on you. It's raining abundance. And this abundance shows in your brilliance. And surrender. As we learn to scan the body, we are surrendering. You can surrender to feel all of the feelings, to feel, not let them rule you, to have fun with it at the same time, but allow yourself to feel all of the feelings, to cry into a pillow if you need to go out in the middle of the woods and scream at the top of your lungs, or call up a friend and really speak with vulnerability about how we feel. So we're going through this death process, this identity death. Watched yesterday's reading. It's about letting go of an old identity or an old way of being in relationship or with self. The death card is about transformation and rebirth as well, because death is not just about loss, it's about what is born from this process. When people die, if you're like me, you might believe that in reincarnation, that we come back again. And you're gonna deal with frustration. We've been dealing with a lot of frustration. Don't try to fit in where you don't. Stay in your lane, stay in your category, if you will. Be this rectangular block that can fit through a circle hole. No, let's not try to force ourselves. Look at these frustrations. What's frustrating you? Access innovative thinking to allow yourself to rejuvenate our connection to our body, because we've been feeling frustrations in this beingness. So we're reaching for balance. This balancing act that is an everyday process, everyday opportunity to align this peg with both sides of being, with the contrast, with acknowledging the contrast, acknowledging the feelings in us that have inspired us to reach for better feelings. All right. Intuition, or awakening that intuition, the connection to our gut feeling, our heart feeling, and our insight, the insight of our third eye, its heart space and its gut feeling. In order to feel all your feelings, it's necessary to be grounded. Rejuvenate the body. Call on your intuition, purple energy. is that third eye chakra, crown chakra energy. Invite in this clarity of seeing and knowing. Consciousness. We open up our consciousness. We're building confidence in our connection to consciousness as well. Because seeing how consciousness is played out in different levels, in different sequences, different circles, events. Life happens in circles. Can we be conscious about how we're nourishing our body? Can we be conscious about our nervous system? Can we create movement to nourish the body, to free ourselves from pain? Allow your feelings to have this aspect of movement, to move freely through the body, not to hold on to them, but also not to judge them, and move towards a space of abundance, towards connectedness to your inner child. Find that space of peace. Spirit, God's source, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, inviting you to call in peace. Ask for peace. Have you asked for peace yet? Are you surrendering to the peaceful path? And to feel the fear and do it anyways. Fear is mostly an opportunity to walk through this door, to walk into the unknown, to learn to scan the body, to embrace the changes, the death and the rebirth. Because happiness is the goal. Your happiness is your greatest gift to others, as Abraham would say. This sacral chakra energy with orange. What makes you feel happy? What is guiding you towards happiness? How can we open up to the fun with our inner child? How can we open up to happy aspects with our inner child? So we're going to go to the good old, regular old Raider Right Tarot today. We have the Six of Wands on bottom. This is about celebrating life. We're being celebrated because we're embarking on this process. Doing the work. Working on our mental patterns. Angel spirits and guides, ascended masters and ancestors. What do we have for the viewer? Meow. Most of the cards coming off the bottom. So it's telling us there's lots that we're not seeing. A lot of get grounded because there's a lot coming up that we're not seeing. And any other cards, as well as the underlying energy. Underlying energy. Oh. The Devil card. Devil card comes out, remind us of our bondage, to remind us of codependencies, of the addictions that we've been dealing with, the frustrations as these aspects come up. It's also Capricorn energy. It's about acknowledging what, we may fear, what frustrates us, and what about this, what have we learned from these experiences that are showing us what happiness would be. And as these addictions, these patterns come up, seeing them as opportunities to free yourself from pain, to scan the body and see where they live, and to discover your sparkle again. To move forward towards abundance. We've dealt with the choosing our battles. We're choosing to get in our boat and move forward. You have chosen to get in your boat and move forward with the 6 of swords. Attracting abundance as you find that richness, that gold in the dark night. To get grounded, to ground your pain with the King of Pentacles. To find this masculine divinement, 25:55 on the timer. To embrace the changes, to allow change, to allow a better connection to the earth, to feel more confident and connected, to feel calm, or the calm look on his face is about being grounded and calm, rest assured, finding rest, freeing yourself from pain as you connect to the earth again. And justice is about balancing the scales, Libra energy, being balanced between feeling grounded and open to source energy with the crown. How balanced are we in this transformative process, in this alchemizing process as we strengthen the body? Can you remain seated in justice? Also, some of these experiences coming through to balance the scales for you. Give yourself as well the justice that comes with scanning your body and allowing yourself to feel your feelings and do it. Feel the fear and do it anyways, to feel all the feelings. Give yourself the benefit of the doubt. Continue to do the work and give yourself some gratitude and appreciation with the 9 of Pentacles for how much work you have done, for how far you've come. Access innovative thinking, find gratitude and resplendent joy, happiness for the earthly creations, for all that we've created, for those that we co-create with too, for the messages from Source or the bird on our hand. Seeing yourself as a being in this beautiful garden of life. Because an extraordinary life wants to come in, this wish fulfillment, 10 of Pentacles. Ow! Amazing card, amazing energy coming through. Wish fulfillment of the 10 of Pentacles wanting to come in. This is feeling grounded, feeling connected, knowing your connection to loved ones. Finding that space of belonging, living an extraordinary life connected to a family, connected to, our companions, our animal companions. Allow these loved ones too to help you to revitalize your nervous system. And the Hermit card, Virgo energy, inviting you to go within, to shine a light in the dark night, to nourish your soul, to shine a light in the dark crevices of your body, to also to brighten your nervous system, to bring lightness back to your nervous system, revitalize your nervous system. This can also be like a bit of a period of feeling secluded, feeling like we need to withdraw from life in order to, withdrawing from all of the other, all the things going on in the world to revitalize that nervous system. Because you are the magician. We are being given all of these tools for transformation, for alchemizing, and being taught through this process the infinitesimal creations and aspects, but also the power of the Gaia grid, the power of the beautiful things in life, the rose and the flowers. Reminded that you have all the tools. Nourish yourself with these tools. Have fun with your inner child. Call in the magic of being grounded, of call in justice with these tools, with these magical aspects. And acknowledge whatever scarcity that comes up. We've been dealing with having felt a little beat up by this process, and seeing those that are struggling out in the world, those that are dealing with war and poverty and scarcity. There's a lot of scarcity, 5 of Pentacles, in the world right now. Spirit's guiding you to call in your inner child, to see the world through some levity, so that we can discover the sparkle that can illuminate others. I'm not saying ignore what's going on in the world, but by standing in your brilliance, you can encourage others to find their own brilliance. The 8 of Swords. You're more free than you know. These bandages, this blindfold is so lightly wrapped around you that you just need to stop and recognize that you're the only one holding you back. Your thoughts, your beliefs. It's time to step out of this cage that we've found ourselves in and free ourselves from these already loose binds. The binds of the devil, that bondage. Stop and find the confidence to walk out of the situations that no longer serve you, to walk out of an overstimulated nervous system. And while we've been dealing with manipulation and some treachery, lots of this energy going on in the world right now, people trying to get away with stuff, see what they can get away with at the last minute. Rest your mind, take a rest from worrying about all of this is what I'm getting, use your intuition and your consciousness to see the lessons in it, to see what thoughts are left behind to work with that aren't gaslighting, that aren't treachery, that aren't manipulation, and people, something that's hidden. You can rest in knowing that change is coming. Abundance is growing through these changes. The tower is blowing the lid off of things. The tower has been struck by lightning. The hour is nigh for us to move into abundance, to move into surrendering to these changes. With the tower often coming through when we haven't decided to make these changes ourselves, and Spirit's like, okay, here's the cosmic boot in the butt for you to surrender, to cut through the noise of the Page of Swords, to take action that are both grounded, but also use our mentality, our mental strength and potential with the sword energy to surrender, to find innovative ways to look at these changes, to cut through the frustration and establish a strong body, a strong stance as we wield our thoughts, as we wield the sword. And the Chariot is about moving forward, but this is also about your chariot, your vessel. The Chariot represents your physical body and the forces of light and dark pulling at us in different directions. And it is our responsibility, it is our opportunity to find balance as we deal with the frustration of being pulled in two different directions, to strengthen this body, to find grounding, to open up to the wisdom of the stars, to your seeing and your knowing with all these stars, and to know that you're part of this beautiful kingdom behind you. You don't even see this grand kingdom. You also may be leaving behind a place where we felt safe and protected, or where we felt maybe safe in this bondage, moving out of frustration into balance as well. The Page of Pentacles, this is an opportunity again to get grounded. This can also be an earth sign coming through, as well as spirit, perhaps a family member who is an earth sign, is guiding you to connect to your consciousness, to your intuition. Allow your insight to guide you to take the steps towards creating abundance, attracting these pentacles, this creationary aspect. And the Page of Cups, we have 3 pages on the board. Coming in with that offering of love. Be careful though, sometimes that cup has a fish in it. Sometimes those offers of love can be fishy. That's also that fish, Pisces energy. Christianity. But also standing in our personal power, standing in the power, having innovative ways to offer love, to look at what's being offered as well. And moving from love, meeting whatever it is we are taking action to create, or this earth sign, coming in with loving emotion of love, moving us towards peace, to surrender with the Hanged Man, surrender to where we find ourselves, to find a new perspective, to light the light of your divine, to stand in this light. This light was often pictured behind Jesus, behind Mary, behind all the ascended masters, had this halo behind their head, is that causal chakra energy, that connection to the divine that is awoken when we find peace, when we look at things from a different perspective, when we're open to change, and we're open to the masculine and the feminine with the 2 of Cups. So this is a coming together of hearts. Perhaps this earth sign and this water sign coming together, whether either one of those are your energy. This can also be about marrying the masculine and the feminine within, So igniting that connection. Maybe afraid with the fear card here of connecting with people in that way again because of the bondage that we've experienced, because of codependency relationships we've experienced. But it's okay to be part of the world again. It's okay to step out in the world. It's okay, maybe also moving, maybe a time where we move, maybe physically, but also emotionally into happiness, to a place of balance, to a place of strength. We'll go to the book, right, meow. The book, which is called Magic Days by Nadine Jane. And one of our guides, you could say, for this year of 2023, as you grow with me in this tarot journey. November 3rd, an emotionally honest journey that teaches you how to keep yourself calm. Find your sense of courage with the number 5 today, whether you express yourself through a creative practice or by telling someone exactly how you feel. Now is the time to hold nothing back as you honor your innermost truth. It is brave and powerful to step into the light of your authentic spirit. But don't bypass grief. 5 of Cups. Although Scorpio season inspires emotional protection, let yourself feel the full breadth of whatever emotions come up today. Take the time to honor your internal experience through unapologetic tears or honest sharing with a trusted therapist or partner. It is possible to balance emotional honesty with internal peace. Literally have balance and peace on the table. As long as you are willing to do the work required to reach equilibrium. By releasing what is bottled up inside you, free yourself from pain, you can tap into serenity with temperance. Whether you spend some time in silent meditation or engage with a meaningful spiritual practice, call upon the tools you need to calm your internal storms. Today's mantra: I can express even the most uncomfortable feelings in a safe way. Hello, Phoenix. Coming to say hey. Oh, you love the book too? Today's journal prompt: what safe space or trusted person can I go to express my emotions today? Today's ritual: take 14 minutes to sit quietly with yourself. 14 is a temperance card. Let your thoughts and feelings flow freely, not blocking their passage, nor clamoring to hold on to them. Watch them pass like a leaf floating along a stream, and thank them for the gifts they bring. Born on this day, Annapurna Maharana, Indian activist for India's independence and social and women's rights. Anna Wintour, English-American journalist and editor-in-chief of Vogue. And Colin Kaepernick, American civil rights activist and football player who knelt during NFL pregame national anthems to protest police brutality and racial inequality in the United States. Said this, Colin Kaepernick: most people don't want to change. They're comfortable and set in their ways. But in order to change, you have to be able to agitate people at times. You gotta be able to stir up that shadow within. So I hope this found you on a lovely altitude today. Before you soar off, I want to thank you for joining us in this act of divination today. I love you. I appreciate you. Take care and namaste.